Okay, hello, my name is Jack Parsons, and I'm what's considered a senior technical expert with K&P Contracting. And my two area of expertise, although general carpentry as a red seal carpenter is one of them, but my two area of expertise is National Building Code and Building Science. So we posted a few videos in our series Ask the Expert, and we did have a question come back to us, so that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'll start off by reading the question, and it goes like this. My question is, what is the best way to prep a wall that has built up paint and caulking for painting? I had some heaters replaced in an older home, and the new heaters are either shorter or lower on the wall, and there's a build-up of caulking and old paint around where the heaters were. Is there a scraping tool I could use? Well, yes, there is a scraping tool you can use, and it's the typical paint scraper. That's one tool, but you can also use a putty knife. A putty knife is a little bit stiffer than an ordinary plaster knife, so it'll give you an ability to take it down. But to go back to your question, you need to remove as much of that old paint and caulking, especially the caulking, because caulking is very difficult to get a nice smooth finish on it. So you need to remove that. Use the paint scraper, use the putty knife, or the other thing is to use a very coarse sandpaper, like about a 40 or 60 grit sandpaper, and get that down. And then the next step is to smoothen out that wall. And the material that I would recommend is either a sheetrock 30 or a Doorman 30 or something like that. And what that is sort of like a plaster, but it sets up in 30 minutes. So you just mix a small little bit, whatever you can use, say in about 5 to 6 minutes, pull that on the wall, wait your 30 minutes, sand it off if you got to with the 60 grit sandpaper, and then give it 2 or 3 coats, and that should give you a really easy way of doing it. You'll need a knife bigger than a putty knife. You'd need more of about a 4-inch plaster knife to be able to do that. And then when you get down to your last coat, you'd have to use maybe 120 or 140 grit sandpaper to sand it off before you paint it. Again, to touch briefly on painting. Painting is very important that you have a high quality primer to put on that first. So if you put your primer onto it, if it's not totally looking really good after your primer goes on it, touch it up again, then re-prime it, and then you can put your finished coat of paint on it. But just to repeat, the material that I would recommend is a sheetrock 30 or a Doorman 30, because it sets up really easy and you don't have to wait that 8 or 9 hours with normal plaster for it to dry. So, hope this answers your question. If it doesn't, by all means call me or email us or leave a message on our Facebook page, and I'll expand on another a little bit. But as I understand the question, that covers it. And for other people that are watching this, if you got any question on renovations, new home building, building signs, the building envelope, building code, whatever you got, you can post them here on our Facebook page or send us an email. And we'll do our best to get the answer for you and post it either in a commentary or video. Thank you very much.